Hello and welcome Sagittarius to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked. The tarot read is naked, by which I mean I try to strip as much astrology out as I can. I do that by using this playing deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we're doing the read about. That way I won't be telling you that you might be dealing with a Cancer because you have a Chariot or a Scorpio because you have a Tower. Okay. So that being said, this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. There you go. That is who we're dealing with, an older water sign. Okay, I have my phone pinging in the background again. Fantastic. That was on the last video that I done as well. We are doing a read on the Ten of Cups, which you had in last Sunday's All Signs overview. The Ten of Cups is generally an energy of being sort of emotionally fulfilled, or thinking that you're emotionally fulfilled. You may not necessarily be emotionally fulfilled. As I was saying before that card jumped out, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does, fantastic. If it doesn't, don't worry too much. My cycles are literally put a card out of there, do whatever came out in Sunday's All Signs overview, and then go from there. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. It's the minor arcana of the Justice card, bringing balance and things. It is also a cup of love. He holds the Ace of Cups in his hand, and he is a messenger. He wants to bring you a message about love of some description. We also have the Strength card. Someone is fearing something and they need to get the strength in to deal with it, or they have got the strength in to deal with it. So let's crack on with the read, shall we? I think the way we will do the read today is just here will be the energies of the connection. Underneath that will be how this water sign feels about you, Sagittarius. And at the bottom will be the overall outcome the universe is hoping for. I say the universe is hoping for it because everyone has their free will and they can get in the way of the universe's plans by exercising their free will. Talking about free will, this is a general read, so don't take it as the answer to the question you are watching this video for. Take it as a general guide, a roadmap, if you will, to where the question may take you. Okay, so the connection is about victory. Okay, the overall energy of this read is the Three of Cups. This read is brought to you by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about communication, basically. It can represent a third party. It can represent a pregnancy if the right cards are with it. It is generally a card of networking, bonding, social bonding, that sort of thing, which all require communication. As I said, the connection is about victory. It's a victorious connection. Someone's gained a victory because of this connection. How they feel about you is a judgment. Judgment is a card of second chances. They feel that they've got a second chance with you one way or another. It's generally someone from your past coming back to your present to affect your future or something. Okay, which suggests to me this is some sort of long-term person in your life as well, by the way. The overall outcome is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the life of the party. It's someone who's very passionate. They are very supportive of creative ideas and things like that. They do have a tendency of being a little bit too self-passionate. They like to please themselves before pleasing others, or feel that their self should be pleased before they should go and please others. They are the sort of person who when you're in bed with, will shout, I win, and you're thinking, have I just got started? Okay, so let's see what this victory is all about in this connection. We'll get some clarifiers out on that. Okay, the Knight of Swords. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune is all about a shift in energies. The universe is the energies are just generally shifting. The energies are always shifting. In this particular case, this energy is shifting into a energy of victory from wherever it may have been. It may have been the Five of Wands, which is conflict. It may have been the Five of Swords, which was self-sabotagement, or it may have been any other energy you happened to be going through at the time. It may have been a recognition of a soulmate, which has caused your victory to come. And you recognized that this person was a soulmate, and it created the energies to change into a victorious energy. The Knight of Swords is telling me that this energy is going to be producing communication. Okay, they feel victorious enough to come in and to communicate with you about a one sole certain subject. It is, they have one message which they have to deliver, and they are coming in to deliver it. The Knight of Swords tends to be like a card of action, but they've weighed up exactly what they have to do, and they will stick to that plan. The message itself is all about the Nine of Cups. It is the minor arcana of the star, the wish, if you will. It could be a wish being fulfilled. It's also a card, it signifies the end of the tarot run. It's emotional fulfillment. It does lead to the Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Cups is a dead end. It doesn't go anywhere else. It goes to a new beginning of some description. So it's kind of like the key to open the door to a new beginning. Crossing this is the Death card. Something has stopped. I'm not going to say died. Something has stopped, and it has allowed something else to grow in its place. Okay, a way of thinking, a way of acting. And the thing what's grown in its place, I believe, because the card underneath that Death card was the Ace of Wands, is wanting a new passionate beginning with you, Scorpio. Okay, so let's see what this Judgment is all about, how they view you. Oh, there we go, we're going to have that card pass as it came flying out. They view you as the Sun. Happiness, joy, security. There is an element of wanting to communicate how they feel towards you from that Sun. They're willing to like pull back the curtains and reveal all the secrets they may have. They're basically going to open up. They want to open up to you. The Three of Pentacles suggests that they have to work on this a little bit. They want to work on it with you. They want you to help them through and help them build a new foundation of some description with you. That new start we were talking about, the Death card crossing up above, and the indication of a new start with the Nine of Cups there, is saying it's a long term. It's going to start off small but gradually get bigger. The way I feel that that's actually relating to the read is the Sun card, as I said, and they want to open up, they want to communicate, they want to tell you how they feel. When they do actually come in, you might have to nurture that along a little bit. It's there, the coin is there, ready to be rolled, and as it rolls, it gets bigger and more powerful. Okay, but someone needs to start it. I believe that you are the catalyst. How they feel about you is they want to communicate with you. It is a card of communication. It is also a card of a passionate forward movement. Okay, so they want to move things on with you to a better place, the next level, so to speak. Let's see what this King of Wands is about, the overall outcome for this connection. What the universe is trying to get, barring people's free will. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. The Eight of Swords is kind of like a blockage energy. It's a up in your head, overthinking things, and causing you to not actually take action on things. The things the universe is saying, bear in mind this is an overall outcome, is although they want to do all that, their free will probably prevent them from doing that. The soul wants to come in and talk to you, but their free will, their ego, their mind, if you will, is kind of warning them not to, and they're overthinking this whole thing. It will take time, because the Seven of Pentacles is all about divine timing. It is about choices as well to a certain extent. On other cards, that will be like a farmer overviewing a field of crops and trying to pick the ideal time to harvest it in to get the maximum reward. That creates a lot of choices. It's well, like for instance, the price of grain is good at the moment. Do I harvest it now when it's not quite ready, but I've got the grain I can sell while the price is good. If I hold on for another week, the price might drop, but my grain might be better, so I lose out. So there's a lot of overthinking, and there's a lot of decisions and choices to be made within that time frame of this overthinking with the Eight of Swords. The overthinking is all about the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, I feel in this particular case, is you and the wanting to express and communicate how they feel with you. The universe is saying there will be communication. It will be about love and romance, but it is a case that it may take some time before it comes in because they are overthinking the pros and cons of actually doing it. The Knight of Wands, well, is a de-escalation from the King of Wands. They're wanting to come in all big, passionate, and in charge, but they're going to be knocked down a peg or two and come in a little bit less than that, a little bit unsure of themselves, but not page level, not sort of like young naivety. They're going to come in with maturity and experience, but they are going to be coming in a little bit unsure of themselves and wanting to and possibly back out of it. The Knight of Wands is quite comfortable of backing out of a fight as well as charging into one. Okay, it will weigh up the odds, and if it doesn't think it's going to win, it will reverse course and get out as quick as it can to minimize the damage. I did mention Five of Swords up here. There is the potential, I feel, of Five of Swords coursing through this whole read. There is a big potential that they will self-sabotage themselves on this. Okay, so let's just ask the universe for a little bit of advice for you. What advice can you give my Sagittarians about all this? I hope I've been calling you Sagittarians because I nearly called you a Scorpio then. Okay, so what can my Sagittarians, what advice can you give my Sagittarians about this connection? The Four Wands, okay. The Four Cups, okay. And the Ace of Swords, okay. Okay, the Four of Cups is a card of daydreaming and inaction. Is a card of not being satisfied with what one has. Okay, they keep imagining they want something, they get it, and then they find out it's not actually as passionately or emotionally fulfilling as they first thought. They've done three, they're up to the fourth one. They're thinking the fourth one, this is the one what's going to I keep saying passionately, it should be emotionally, but passionately fulfill me. But again, there's a little bit of fear element that is still not going to be enough for them. What they want in is commitment. What is driving this dreaming energy of what they want is commitment, stability, settling down roots, creating a family. It's the minor arcana of the world, what sort of kind of suggests it's coming out and sitting there on top of a judgment, which is kind of saying they have learnt their lesson. They are moving on to a new higher level, a new higher lesson to learn, but they're not 100% sure how to start it. Okay, how to start it would be being honest and clarifying the truth about things and going with what your gut feeling says, having an epiphany moment and going, aha, that's the way it works. The Nine of Swords is crossing this, so they haven't got to that epiphany moment yet. They need that ace to turn that to the 10 to make the gateway to move on to the new beginning. They are basically really overthinking it. That's the sort of energy where you pace around in the kitchen going over the same old problem for hours on end and not getting anywhere with it, and it distracts you throughout the day. Every time you think you have 5 minutes free, you end up spending 15 minutes overthinking it, and then someone wakes you up out of your little daydream as such, that Four of Cups, and sort of says, oh, well, are you actually with us today, or are you doing your own thing? That sort of thing. They are continuously overthinking it. What they really need to do is just stop overthinking it, take this epiphany moment, this truth they have, pop it with the other 9 swords to make the 10 swords, which is, as I said, a gateway into a new beginning. Okay, basically add some more cups to their daydreams and create a 10 of cups and have emotional fulfillment. Okay, so that is your read. If it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Perhaps the next one will. As I said, I'm not following any sort of cycle. The next Sagittarius read I do should not be connected to this one in any shape, way, or form. Okay, thank you very much, and catch you all soon.